My name is Dan Gacke, and I am part of the ABB sales team here in Wisconsin and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. This is the second video in a three-part series that will culminate on May 18th at 11:30 right here at Standard Electric in a VFD Best Practices training event. If you want to get signed up for that, there's a link right down here. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about installing a VFD. So what's important to installing a VFD? Well, one of the first things you're going to want to consider is where you're going to mount it. Is this inside or outside? So what's the location? Do we need to add air conditioning to this enclosure that you're putting it in? Is it being mounted in an enclosure? Is this being mounted in an environment that's not conducive to electronics? Is there a lot of heat? Are we at a high elevation? Do we need to consider derating for elevation? These are all very important questions. What is the ambient temperature of this installation? Another thing that needs to be considered is cabling, fusing, disconnect. Is there a circuit breaker that needs to be installed as a disconnect? Is there a disconnect with fusing? What's the KAIC rating of your enclosure? If you do not consider these things with your installation, performance may be an issue. You may even experience a failure with your VFD. But if you really want to learn more about what it takes to create the perfect VFD installation, join us on May 18th at 11:30 right here at Standard Electric for an in-person class on how to do it right.